on behalf of Tillage to our latest facility. Please feel free to ask any question related to implements, how they work, what are the differentiation between one implement to another implement. Any kind of question, if come, just please ask. We will try to explain as best as possible, but still your questions will clarify the curiosity. Right. So myself, Lalit Kumar, I take care of research and development related activities in the field key for all kind of implements whatever are available with us. So we will walk you through our product range based on the sizes, based on the tractor horsepower, based on the application wise, as well as what the manufacturing facilities we do have along with that. So I hope that will give you the complete understanding of starting from the parts to the uses of the machine. Right? Okay. So here you will find the primary tillage implement, secondary tillage implement, seeding, haulage, harvesting, post-harvesting, and some of the miscellaneous activity related machineries like loading. They can be used for loading the agricultural waste. They can use for the loading of the agricultural products itself. So those kind of miscellaneous activity. Okay. Yeah. So we are starting with the. I hope I am audible to everybody. Considering the size of the room. Okay. So these are the disc harrows. Most of you might have seen that they are into use. So we make disc harrows starting from the 25 horsepower tractor up to 250 horsepower tractor. Starting from the disc size 16 inches to 28 inches. Thickness 3 millimeter to 10 millimeter. So we cater a whole lot of range into that. The disc sizes, the disc harrow sizes starting from the 10 disc to 36 disc sizes. Okay. We have trailed harrows, we have mounted harrows, we have hydraulic tire adjustments, hydraulic gang adjustment, we have harrows with crumblers, with packer rollers, without crumblers, we have tandem harrows. So all those kind of implements we can provide you, and we can support. Right. So power to 125 horsepower. Then here is the tandem disc harrow for lighter application, lighter soil, those kind of applications. Hay racks, these are used to collect the trash from the field or residue of the crop. It helps into collecting residue of the crop. Universally used implements which helps you to manage the agriculture activities. This is grader blade used for some kind of small leveling of the field. Then here, that is also rake. It helps you to collect the trash with the help of tractor. Then rotary cutters used for the management of crop residue, along with you can also use them for the civic applications. If you want to cut the wild grass from the fields available, if you want to clear new lands and you want to remove the grass from that, so rotary cutters can be used. We provide rotary cutters starting from 48 inches, 84 inches. UPCs, this will be useful with the small tractor. If you want to use the bigger tractor, add few more units and it will be in the bigger sizes. This hub used is maintenance free hub. Once you fit it, and you even need not to grease it, lubricate it, nothing. Just you fit and use it. That's it. Then these are disc greasers, can be used for preparing seed bed as well as the partition of the field as well. Then subsoilers, they are used in the field where we feel that the water absorption capacity of the soil has been reduced, and to remove that compaction, usually we keep tilling the field, and after many years the bottom layer of the soil is get compacted, water starts stagnating the field, it destroys your crop. So in that case, these subsoilers are used. You can till up to 24 inches. This will provide a slit into the bottom layers or the under layers of the soil, and water absorption capacity of the field will increase. And again, this is another model of the harrow we have seen. That was heavy duty. This is lighter duty. Again, this can be used at very high speed. Usually the disc harrow are used up to the 8 kilometers per hour speed, but this can be used up to 20 kilometers per hour because of the special design of the harrow. Then this is box plate, again leveling equipment where you have tines, so they will lose the soil and you can remove it. So instead of tillage and then level plantation as well, like banana, and somebody want to go into the horticulture, you want to plant mangoes, you want to plant or bigger tree, so this can be used to drill the hole. We have different sizes of the auger available, starting from 9 inch, 12 inch, then 15 inch, 18 inch, 24 inches, up to 24 inches, and we can dig down up to 1 meter of hole. So then tillers, we have very big range of tillers. These are the equipment from where we started basically. So we have the biggest range of, so the that can be operated with the 110 horsepower of the tractor. Then we have rigid, then we have spring loaded, and the latest series of the spring loaded, that is the last one, what we call double coil tines, where spring is incorporated into the tine itself. So it is maintenance free, number of parts are very less, these are specially designed, special maintenance is treated tines. As and when something stucks into it, some load comes out to be, so tine will go deform itself, and once the load is passed on, it will again retain its position. Stone, root, and kind of, especially in the new fields, that is big problem. So now we are coming to the latest age tillage equipment, rotary tiller, where harrows, they cut the soil and provided in the back levels. So rotary tillers complete three operations. First is tillage, second is pulverization of the soil, and third one is leveling. So all three operations can be done into the single pass of the machine. In this we have four series depending upon the application. Like for very light application, we will see very small implements with the kind of lighter structure. Then we have regular series, then a hobby series, and robust series, what we call. And the latest thing what we have is gold series, where we can change the number of rotation of the cutting part while working in the field itself. Like we change the gears into tractors, we can change the gears and we can obtain different rotary RPMs, and pulverization can be altered with that itself. So again, horsepower wise, we start from 18 horsepower of tractors and we cater up to 90 horsepower of the tractor. So this is the gear what we were talking about. So by changing the position of the lever, we can change the number of rotation, and the field pulverization will be different. Sometimes one field structure is different as compared to the another field. So to suit both kind of things, this mechanism is provided. And we are the only one in India who are providing this mechanism. Again, these are multi-speed regular duty rotary tillers. This, you will see the gear box is very heavy, so these are for the heavy duty application, or robust is what we call. We have different type of blades as well. depending upon the application. Sometimes they have to use into the field where there lot of moisture is there, like in paddy fields. So these kind of blade are specially provided for the paddy fields. They not only cut the straw, they turns it, and the root of the stem will be upside down, so it decomposes faster, and the field will be ready for the next plantation into the shorter period of time. Then this is the range of single speed, where these are slightly less costly as compared to them, but the rotor RPM cannot be altered. This is mini, what we call mini for small and hobby farmers. Also can be used as intercultivation. Like in some countries they plant sugarcane over a bed size of where row to row distance is 5 feet. So they can use small tractors along with these tillers. They can pass through that and they can use it for removing the weeds and retaining the health of the soil. Again, this is hobby series for smaller tractor and the lighter applications. This is tine ridger, again used for the preparing beds, and the ridges for specially people use it for plantation of. This is another model of multi-crop, multi-speed rotary tiller. Now this is the latest model or latest version of the disc plow what we have seen over there. This is MB plow, mold board plow, where inversion is much better. The load application means it can do the same tillage or deeper than that with the same horsepower of tractor. Since they can tillage better with the less fuel consumption, same horsepower usage. The cost to the farmers you mentioned. It have shear bolt mechanism, so if implement stuck with the root, stones or any kind of thing which is buried down the soil, so the shear bolt will break and overload protection will protect the implements from further damages, so that the end user has to pay minimum maintenance cost. This is what we call tractor mounted boom sprayer. So can be used for usually they use it for pesticides and that's, but in some countries they use it for the liquid fertilizer, and that kind of things can also be broadcasted through this. We have different span width starting from 6 meters, then 10 meters, and then 12 meters. Up to 12 meters of the span can be covered. Then there are two capacity of the tank. One is 60 liters and another one is 1,100 liters of capacity. Then be mounted, connected to with the tractor through the PTO, and it will create the pressure. You can close one side, you can use one side, the size can be. It has its own water fillage system, so no need to fill it manually. Just put this part into the source of the water, just in the PTO, so it will fill itself. Oh. Along with filterage. Then these are the what we call laser guided land leveling system. We have from 1.8 meter to 3 meters of the width, where a laser system is mounted over here. So you give one reference plane that this must be the level of the whole field. The laser system communicates with that receiver communicates with the transmitter and adjusts itself while working in the field itself. So the gradient of up to 2 degree can be achieved throughout the field. The covering range goes up to 600 meters. So altogether into 600 meters of the radius, all land can be leveled into the same setting. If you use multiple transmitters, then bigger plot can be added to the single seed as well. This is Hunter series of mounted disc harrow. We have a range starting from 16 disc to 26 disc. The disc size varies from 18 inches, 20, 24, 22 and 24 inches, and can be mounted on the tractor, and the gang sizes can be adjusted depending upon the nature of very soft soil. You can reduce it so that you consume minimum fuel for the required depth, and when the soil is very hard or conditions are very aggressive, so the angle can be changed so that it provides you the required depth even in the hard soil. Then this is seed planter, what we call mechanical seed planter. So plantation can be done on the bed as well as the plain field, both conditions. Seed quantity can be altered. Single seed plantation system can be achieved. Means you can not only the row to row distance can be maintained and altered, also the seed to seed distance can be altered and maintained. So this is the low cost precision planting system. In the initial phase of your germination can be maintained in the soil. So through this we have different sizes of it depending upon the
but you can check out the quality of the
This is the trailer, agriculture trailer. We make trailers starting from 1.5 ton capacity up to 12 ton of capacity. We have single axle, we have multiple axle, we have with lip string, without lip string, we have non-tillage, we have tillage and three-way tillage as well. Sorry, tipping as well. Back tipping means one way, and then we have three-way tipping trailers as well, which can be tipped to the left, right or back. Anyway, you have the space. And we have trailer with a parking brake. We have trailer with a hydraulic braking system. When you apply brake of your tractor, so trailer brakes will be actuated along with that, depending on the different countries' requirements and local rules. Then this is no-till planter, where if you have enough moisture into the soil and you don't want to change the topography of your field, means you don't want to alter the soil structure of your field, you want to go for the conservation farming. So this machine can be used. It will show your seed without tillage itself, and we will get the same results where we first do the tillage, and actually we don't call it zero tillage, it is no tillage. There is nothing like zero tillage. Tillage has to be, but it is the minimum tillage. This will open the soil minimum width of the opening, and then the paper will again compact it so that the moisture will not be lost out to the sun or air. Aeration will not happen and the seed germination will be there. You can see it not on the images. So, again, sir, this is what we call part of the straw management activities, where the residue of the previous straw can be incorporated into the field itself, and it will help to improve the health of the field, where your carbon content and your kind of by incorporating the residue, you can convert it into the fertilizer. Yeah, so this will mulch the crop residue and the again this is the bigger version of the disc plow. 5 bottom can be used with 120. Yeah. Again, this is mounted type disc plow. This is what we call sugarcane grabber and loader. This can be mounted on the tractor and you can grab sugarcane or fruits or any kind of thing from the field and can be load it into the trucks or so if anybody have any question, we'll be happy to
components that you use to mount
we used to buy pre-COVID. We used to buy many parts from different countries, but during the COVID time, we faced many issues with the supply chain. So then we start making those parts by ourselves, like the cutting parts. These harrows, then blades of this rotary tiller, disc blade. So we faced a lot of concern with the supply chain. So then we decided, and now we are making all those parts.
So that's your
Yes, yes. We'll go there. Go and
We work with William Bain. We also work with Croco Commercials, Croco and Dualies.
Croco.
Yes. And Afri, which is John Deere people.
Afri.
Yes.
Right.
So William Bain, all their implements, all their harrows, Caesar harrows, claws, they use our discs. So the disc goes from our factory itself. They will take you to that factory itself. Yes. So,
John Deere and New Holland, we
Yes.
collaborate them on big scales into Africa. Most. Right, this is implement plant where all the implements related to tillage, haulage, they are manufactured over here. Then to the left and diagonally, we have parts store where all the parts which are made at different locations are then stored, and from there onward they are faded on the line where they need to be assembled or further operation need to be done. And to the diagonally right, we have the paint shop where all kind of painting activities, child part, complete machines, trailers or any kind of thing that will go there and it will be painted over there. Then it comes back to the assembly line, where we mount them, we attach with each other and then we create the whole machine. So this is the main structure. Overall, if you see by the size of the plant, we are biggest plant in Asia in terms of the size. So total 42 acres of land and around 16 kilometers of the roads if we travel straight.
Indian Rotary project.
Yes.